Now also be genuine. It's very important for us to keep in mind it's not about us, it is about them. If we can always go out there with our happy face on, being very straightforward, very honest with people, being very genuine with people, the sales always come back to us. I want you to keep this in mind. People do business with people that they like, know, and trust. And if they don't like you, if they don't feel you're being genuine, you're going to have a difficult time in your communities working this business. If you ever go to, let's say for instance, a department store or to a car dealership, I don't care, anywhere where there's actually salespeople. If you feel like someone is trying to blow smoke, if you feel like someone is overselling, let's say for instance this used car, they're just trying to convince you that this old used car is the best car in the marketplace, and no one could drive on the roads without it. It's got to be exactly what you need, and they go with that angle of overselling that vehicle. You pick up on that quickly, like this guy is full of himself, or this guy is blowing smoke at me, because he's not being genuine with you. You pick up on that, and you don't want anything to do with him anymore, because he becomes this pushy, aggressive salesperson. At the end of the day, all you're thinking of is, all he's concerned about is his commission. He's not concerned to put me in a safe, affordable vehicle that I'm looking for. And so if we can pick on something like that, pick up on something like that, they most definitely can pick up when we're the same way. And when we're thinking of, oh my goodness, I need to get my performance club points in, or oh my goodness, I need 2 more sales to qualify for executive director, we're not being genuine. We're actually being selfish. We're thinking of us. We're not thinking of them. So we'll do anything to almost convince them of how our services actually would be best for them. And that's not the best approach. Being genuine is going to be, trying to find out what their needs are, trying to be concerned about them, obviously, and then sharing with them how our services is going to help them best, because not all of us have the same needs and concerns. The next thing is, I want you to put your best foot forward at all times. And I know that's difficult because we're not always in a happy place. We all have issues and concerns and stresses in life, and also distractions, and whether it's just seasonal, whether there's certain things we're going through in our lives, whatever it is, we all have issues. And so what you have to do in the morning and putting your best foot forward is, look at yourself in the mirror and say, don't I look good? Don't I smell good? I can go out there, I'm the best salesperson in the world. Put on a happy face, get your mind right, have some affirmations, and go out there knowing that, we have the best product to protect and grow small businesses. We have the best product to protect people's legal rights. We have the best product in the marketplace for identity theft restoration services. So we have those best products. So we need to go out and represent them the best that we can with that positive, happy attitude. So make sure that you're always putting your best foot forward, but putting your best foot forward with them in mind, okay? That's very important, with your prospects in mind. Now, setting goals. Setting goals is very critical for us as business owners with Legal Shield, or as salespeople with Legal Shield, because a lot of us in the past have never set goals. We think about things that we would like to achieve. We dream about things, and that's really what it is a dream, because we never really put pen to paper and thought about how we're going to achieve that. It's just kind of like one day, one day, one day, when reality, one day is not a day. Or someday, 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 and someday is not a day. So you have to actually set goals where you can say, okay, by Monday I'm going to do this, because Monday is a day. Or, by the 15th of December I'm going to do this, because that is a day. You have to have very specific time attached to these goals that we're working on. So in the elements of your goals, I think one of the best things that you can do as a salesperson, though, of course, not only writing those goals and making, of course, them something that, is specific and measurable and, attainable and with time specific on it, but it's something that also that you should set a goal with in regards to your services. We write the goals of accomplishment, meaning, I write the goals of, I'd like to make executive director by the 20th of the month, or, I'd like to actually make my 6-figure ring by, December 30th of this year. Whatever that goal is, that's great, because those are achievable recognition goals, those are achievable accomplishment goals, production goals. But I want you to write goals also that have to do with service. Meaning, if I own the Legal Shield product, okay, and I know the product, which is great because you have to have product knowledge. I want to, though, have goals on experiencing the services, meaning part of my goals is to use my membership twice a month. When I first started this business, I actually had in my goals to use the membership at least once a week. And the reason why I had it in there once a week is because if I called into the law firm, and part of my goal, and if I have it written and it's specific, meaning I'm going to use it this week, meaning somewhere between Monday and Friday, I know that obviously the sooner I do it, the sooner I achieve that goal. So if I use the law firm on Monday, I would simply be able to experience something that I'm actually trying to explain. So if I'm using that as a goal, and consultation is going to be something I'm going to use it for, when I call into the law firm and the law firm calls me back, let me tell you what happens. I know what it feels like, and I know how to experience it. I know what it's like to call in and dial on a toll-free number without worrying about financially, how much is this going to cost me. I can call into that toll-free number and just simply say, I need advice on something. And then that attorney is going to be able to call me back, and I'm going to know what it feels like to actually have an attorney within one of the largest law firms in the state call me back about my situation. It's going to give me that belief of, wow, this is really a cool thing. It's also going to allow me to understand the process of how easy it was for me to call in and how quickly he called me back. It's going to give me that feeling of empowerment. That's going to give me passion. That's going to allow me to go out there and share that passion with my prospects. So I want to tell you, not only set goals for accomplishment and achievement, but set goals on utilizing the services so you can get that feeling of excitement, you can get that feeling of experience, so it will be easy with you to share with your prospects.